They're refusing to look at the truth in front of them, and they've decided what we got to do is we got to spend a shit ton of money and put together a group of people to figure out how we can tap into the manosphere.
So we mentioned new voters, which is also young voters, another way to say that. And now I want to talk about men. And here's something from the New York Times. This is written by our friend of the show, Shane Goldmacher. The prospectus for one new $20 million effort obtained by the Times aims to reverse the erosion of Democratic support among young men, especially online. It is codenamed SAM, short for Speaking with American Men.
All right, you've wasted your money. You've wasted all 20 million in the first sentence of this article.
Don't! It's over. Speaking with American Men.
I know a black lesbian came up with this idea already. Already.
A black lesbian, a committee of black lesbians, all paid 6 figures, came up with this idea.
Right, and the Pod Save America fellas, I believe they were probably in that mix as well. I can only assume.
I said women, a committee of women.
Yeah. 20 million. Codenamed Sam. You know, because it's a man's name, Sam, man, right?
And everything you need to do, you do for free. Just stop being for the trans and the open borders and Hamas. I don't know. Right?
Save your money. I'll tell you what you do. Take off the kafifa. All right. When you take off the kafifa, follow that by taking off the dashiki. All right. Just take off. In fact, just take off anything that's not a t-shirt and some jeans. You know what I'm saying? Just wear a t-shirt, jeans, get a haircut. Don't dye your hair purple.
Do not dye your hair.
Yeah, so we're starting right there. It's all free. This is free. You don't need 20 million.
If you have anything in your nose, take it out.
Take out the bull ring piercing.
Anything in the nose.
All right. If you're going to film a porno, don't film the porno in the congressional building. All right? You know, do it somewhere else at home. Yeah,
that's usually a good,
start there.
Call.
Let's start there.
Let's just avoid all butt sex at work.
Yeah.
How about
yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, man. It's this is so awesome, right? So we're speaking with American men. And then Mike, this is CNN. So you imagine they would have a white straight guy there to give a man
Not necessarily
perspective.
white, just a straight man.
Yeah, just a man's man,
Straight man, yeah.
Maybe get Mike Rowe on and have him kind of share his opinion on how to speak with American men.
Strategic plan and promises investments to study the syntax, language, and content that gains attention and the virility in these spaces.
They talk about white dudes like we're a foreign alien being. They don't even know how we breathe oxygen on this planet.
Frank, we're going to study the syntax and their language. Study their habits, if you will, in their own environment, the online manosphere.
I like the idea, though, of these really smart people getting paid all this money, and they're like studying over podcasts on the right, and they're dissecting sounds like, they're like, oh, I don't know what that means. What are these toxic masculinity nut job extremists trying to convey here?
They're literally just gonna come back and be like, I have no idea what they care about. Every podcast is just a couple dumb dudes talking about shit that really doesn't matter.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
This is great.
It recommends buying advertisements in video games, among other things. So you're the man here.
Frank, because I know there's nothing young men pay attention to more than the commercials in their video games.
No!
If you come to my apartment littered with stuff I bought from commercials in my video games, you wouldn't believe it. Half my paycheck sometimes.
Well, you know what they're going to do? Because they're Democrats, they'll put these advertisements in the video games, and it's going to be a black tranny and a gay dude, and, they're driving in a Subaru together, and they got their Asian kid in the back, you know what I mean? It's going to be all this woke stuff.
Listen, take that $20 million, 2 million, hire a lot of big-titted women,
Yes.
right? Make a bunch of commercials. Put them at the beginning of the pornos on Pornhub.
Wow, good
You
call.
just got all the men.
Yeah. No, you're right on the money, dude.
That's all you gotta do.